a red Mustang, which is known as a war horse or horseman. So it represents one of the horsemen of the apocalypse, and it's going down Route 66. Now this advert is full of the similar predictive programming, but this advert gives us a timeline. So let's play it. You have the devil's horns on the car. You have a snake, which looks like the F of Freeview. You have a snake. This model was actually called a Cobra Mustang. You have the 3 lights here, the 3 lights here, the 33 of Freemasonry. Devil's horns, Devil's Highway, Route 66. The F looks like a snake, or it looks like a lightning strike. We've had the Russian invasion of Ukraine with lightning strikes. Now this, as I say, this car is known as the Horseman. So it represents one of the horsemen of the apocalypse. Again, you see this in The Simpsons, you see it in the Economist magazine cover. And so this indicates that war will be continuous throughout these events. World War III. So we have the Big Brother, all-seeing eye, with lightning strikes, with a star. It looks like a communist symbol. Remember the lightning strikes you've had with this invasion of Ukraine by Russia. You have the BB, and the BB looks like 1313, 33 of Freemasonry, 33. Big Brother, lightning strikes, Lucifer or Satan fell down to earth like a lightning bolt. All-seeing eye. This seems to refer also to China. That after these events we will be in a war with China. So star, also North Korea. So you can see all-seeing eye, lightning strikes, the symbolism we see today. So we've had the Ukraine invasion by Russia with the lightning bolts and the Z symbolism. Z symbolizes the lightning bolt. The Meteor is called Project Thor. The Meteor weapon system is called Project Thor, and that weapon system, Thor, has a lightning bolt. You have the Jubilee. He celebrates the Jubilee here. The unstoppable train. Nothing can stop these events. Then he comes to the crossroads in Route 66. In Route 66 there is a crossroad called the Devil's Crossroad. So in Route 66, the Devil's Highway, there's actually a specially part of the road that's called the Devil's Crossroads. So the crossroads is where you meet the devil, and it says that beyond this point things are going to change. And you see the other 3 men of the apocalypse, Peaky Blinders. And you had the Peaky Blinders guy do the ceremony for the Commonwealth Games, which had a sacrifice to the bull god Molech. It's time for sacrifice. These events will be on TV, and it says Hollyoaks. Now the oak symbolises the Druids. The oak was celebrated as the tree of knowledge in the 2012 Olympics. And according to Jordan Maxwell, in Hollywood, the holly stick is what the magician uses to cast his spells. Holly oaks. The Horsemen of the Apocalypse, you have Roy's Rolls Cup. That's from Coronation Street. Coronation, as is in the Next Catastrophe. Here we go. Next Catastrophe, Coronation Street ducks. Dead duck, symbolising the death of the Queen. Crown bug, nuclear explosion, this is probably Ukraine. Solar flare, that will create an EMP from the corona. The crown, the 7th chakra, the Keter, the crown of Freemasonry, the crown of the Kabbalah, as well as the crown of the British crown, and the death of the Queen. You have the meteor, you have the volcano, Volcasteroid. That will cause the sea levels to rise. You have the pig, holy practices, body parts or the banks. You have these masks. The cat looks like a monkey. Monkey masks in the Soviet Union, these were called. He does not have one because he didn't take the potion. This is to do with the monkey magic. And so we have these events again, repeated again, as we have them in The Simpsons and in other episodes of the Economist magazine and in this Freeview advert. So we have the Roy's Rolls Cup, death, shows you it's tipped over, death of the Queen. There we go, death of the Queen, Corona. The other three men of the apocalypse go past. Peaky Blinders just did the Commonwealth Games opening ceremony with Moloch, the bull, time for sacrifice. And then we have the Meteor from X Factor. 24-hour police custody, so everything will be shut down. Hush sign of the Rosicrucians. He has a sovereign ring, sovereign crown. He is also hooded, the Brotherhood. After this, it's like Bush Tucker's trial. Everything's like Mad Max. Then we have what looks like La Palma. Love Island. You've had strange deaths on this program, and before the crown bug they were actually going to be filming on La Palma, but because of the crown bug they stayed in where they do it now in the Balearic Islands, but they were actually going to film this in the Canary Islands. So Love Island, that I think refers to La Palma. And then you have the fighting giraffes. This symbolises the Rothschilds. A species of giraffe is named after the Rothschilds. This advert was actually filmed in South Africa, but it's meant to represent Route 66. This seems to be the World Cup and lots of balls. Again, you have the same symbolism, the same predictive programming in many adverts and programs, like in the Have I Got News For You intros. And then we have the zombies again, and it flashes to the crown just before the zombies, flashes to the crown. Crown bug, zombies. They walk like primates. This is to do with the monkey magic. And then they go to the blue car of Freemasonry, red car, blue car, and then we go to a new age. The Thunderbird, which is like the phoenix, comes out of the Mount Rushmore, and we go into a new age. There you go, into the new age. All these things are all related, and this is why you can connect the dots in different parts of predictive programming, and it looks like that the actual event, the meteor event, will then lead to the collapse of La Palma. Thank you.